Greetings and welcome back to another weekly Vault video with me, Treggyz. Unfortunately, while I was recording, we had a little power outage here at my house, and I lost my original intro for this week's Vault video. Luckily, I still didn't get I didn't get to pick any of my pieces, so all of the important bits are still here. But just it's gonna be jumping in right away to this first pick on my warrior. So enjoy. Who says you can't teach an old dog new tricks? I literally just had a thing for the first time ever. We had a little power blip, power outage here while I was recording the video. So I don't know. See where I'm going to start back up. Yeah, that was fun getting to deal with that. But I am pretty sure the thing I just instantly go for like these are some nice studded gloves and all. Nice studded boots and all. Not bad pieces here, but I'm just gonna go for the neck. I'm pretty sure this is a pretty good choice. I was gonna sim it, but I'm happy to just pick it, throw some sockets in it, and call it a day. Got a Siege of Brows 10. Oh boy, that's gonna be a good one. Back to that point. Remember, in case you didn't know, you can still add settings to your necks and your rings. They're just called Magnificent Jewelers setting, and I had a few ready to go. Trying to think about this blasphemite thing. It's too complicated for a warrior to think about multiple colors on the gems, so I'll figure that later. Moving on. It's enough setbacks, enough interruptions. You know, already lost power once. Let's keep going. I'd take a second, by the way, to say miniature goal of mine is to maybe hit 200 subs before the end of the year. It'd be really nice if you know, if you're not subscribed already, maybe you could help me out. That'd be kind of awesome, right? I would think so. Watching anyway. DK had very similar vault to my warrior, just one less heroic raid slot, and no 10 did. No 10 did. Really? Okay, but and obviously I get the trinket that pops up in my vault, the new beacon, which would be kind of sick. But I already see the tier chest down here. That's probably what I'm going for, so I can get 4 set right now. Just admiring all the rest of it real fast. You know, such lost opportunity. That's a really cool looking ring. Even though I'm not supposed to be going haste mastery anymore or whatever, but I can still appreciate a ring like that. Geararang launcher. Good times. And yeah, that thing. But I will ignore all the rest of those and just go for tier. Because I will... Hi, Raven. Yes, you're important and part of all this. I will be getting a 4 set in a second here. Just gotta literally jump down to the catalyst thing. Come on. You're gonna jump up here anyway. As I fall down. My off piece again. Shoulders. I do not have a real pair of shoulders to twist, like super real pair. Alright, there we go. That will be 4 set. I feel pretty good about that. Yeah, it's moving right along. I'm gonna keep opening this. I feel weirdly set back and kind of slow today. I did just, to be fair, I did just wake up right before I started recording. And all the rest of my characters did not get any grading in. I didn't even get to do LFR because I totally forgot about it. But at least I still did like my delves. It's not much, but you know, it's honest work. I was going to say, of course, I get tier in that last slot. That is just terrible, terrible eye level. Rolled avoidance, but I don't think I want that even for the tier. Because I could do essentially the exact same thing I just did on my DK. Pick that and get 4 set right now, but do I really want veteran tier? I kind of don't. Nice new ring. Or nice belt, or this trinket, which is... I don't know anything about really. Like, I know I was using this trinket for a while on this character. Just summons a little dude to fight with you. Little wax boy. Oh, it's actually not too shabby. It's not great, but it's still like, I guess technically my second best trinket from Delves, looks like, behind the candlestick. I will have to sim my Evoker to figure this out. Actually, I'm in Prez. I can't really do that. Can't really sim Prez. No, yeah, just even though I'm probably gonna be crafting a weapon and stuff soon, I wanna just take a second to show off the fact that like last week I got like literally multiple weapon upgrades in a row. I started the week with this, moved up to this, and then I got where's the other one? I moved up to this weapon. My Evoker. All from Delves. All of this shit is from Delves. Except for this is from LFR. And then I finally ended the week on this one. Because I got like freaking 3 maps over the course of the whole week. Like, just like talk about lucky. You know, if you're actually going to be bother doing Delves and you're also getting maps for it, it feels pretty good. Apparently this trinket is not that bad. That's what the sim picked. And I'm picking myself up a little wax boy to fight with me. That's right, Raven. You're getting replaced by a candle. Sorry, cat. It's just the way it has to be. That's not true. I want to do that. All right, moving on. My last real character, real-ish character. I really do want to get these characters into raid, even if I have to bug it and all. Just be like, man, like I'll kind of talk about it already. I'm sure a lot of people who were playing last week felt it, but man, I was like so fucking busy with doing Mythic Plus. It felt like I did. I'm sure I didn't do the most Mythic Plus out of everybody. Possibly watch this video or be playing WoW, but I at least did like fucking 70-ish Mythic Pluses, 80-ish, including like all the ones we had to walk out and reset. See, tier again. So far, I would say tier seems to be very reliable from the vault. Because, yeah. I think I just instant picked that, even though there's like, isn't this trinket not even all that bad for some people? At least if I remember right. The tier though, it's just tier is just tier, and I get my 2 set right now. It does feel bad to kind of pass up on a weapon and a trinket, but I'll probably be wearing this chest on this character for the the next 2 or 3 months, or however long this season goes on for. It's gonna be longer than 3 months. It'll probably be closer to 5 or 6 months before we get the next season to start. I could probably even just go commit one of these champion pieces to tier piece, but I could also probably like run LFR and see if I get lucky with tier from there, or even try to just do a normal plug this week. Alright, yeah, that's gonna be it for my vaults, and I guess I already touched on it, but essentially, I felt like I was just doing a shit ton of keys all week, and it's been a lot of fun. Like I had a lot of like good times doing keys, even if it's like, all right, it's our first 5 City of Threads. It's gonna be a nice, easy, fun key, and just like then suddenly get clapped by the final boss. But no, it's been a pretty good week. Why don't you come up here? Stop just stalking from down there. But yeah, it's lots of keys, lots of good dungeons. I still, I think I mentioned this in my like last week. I still like enjoy the dungeons mechanically, but definitely it's like the first week Woes where everything just really hurts. It's been a good week for me, I would say. I during raid over the weekend, not only did we obviously got Queen down, head of the curve done, Treggyz. We also did the first boss on Mythic, of course. That's where I got my my new weapon, and it's nice to essentially be done with my weapons at this point. I just need to. I mean, I think I already mentioned it before I got disconnected, but all I have to do now is upgrade my crafted weapon with Aspect Crest or whatever, the new Aspect Crest, the new Mythic Aspect Crest, excuse me, and then just upgrade the other one, and I'm just done. Like it's like if anyone has remembered, I've always kind of complained over the last few seasons where essentially it was like I got screwed on like a real weapon in season 2 of Dragonflight, an Ash Candy, right? I never got a real one. Never got one at Mythic. I used a heroic one all season. All the way up through killing Mythic Sarkrath. Emirgisul, season 3, Dragonflight. Literally had to wait until like it was like the week after they like upgraded the pity chance at that axe, and it's a nice change of pace for me essentially to go from getting screwed out of weapons for months and months to finally first time on my warrior be essentially done right away with weapons weapon problems. So it's very nice. But the other thing that happened in raid over the weekend was so last week when we killed Silken Court on my warrior, we ended up having one of those pulls where everyone was dead except for the tank, essentially, to finish out the fight.
That's still a kill.
And then what happened to me this weekend, my computer like literally crashed while I was streaming and stuff, and right after we pulled, I essentially got I'm pretty sure I got all my cooldowns out, if I remember right, and then I was just dead.
Out a little bit here.
Pretty much. Took like the entirety of the fight for my computer to get back online and back to normal. And I didn't have any other computer problems the rest of the night, but I also like turned everything down and off, so it's real fun having to deal with that on raid night and while I was streaming.
I'll run.
But I guess it happens. It's not a big deal. I will get a real heroic Silken Court kill very soon here. I usually write down some notes and thoughts about things, but I feel like I already kind of hit them all. Just been, I still think in the future, for the start of season, or at least maybe for the start of expansion, it should be a little bit faster paced on the old, what's available when. Like I still think for heroic week and raid, we should still get Mythic Plus. So it isn't. We don't have a week like this where it's like Mythic Plus in Mythic Raid, and everything else you got to do on top of it. It's just been very busy. I enjoy playing WoW, so I don't mind all that much. But it still would have been nice to kind of be like, I mean, I'm doing it to myself by playing all these characters, even if they're not all real, you know. But yeah, I think that's kind of it. I'm gonna figure out what I'm gonna do with that little disconnect interruption I had earlier on. I'll make sure it's not too bad. But thanks again, everyone, for watching. I'll be back next week. Good luck in the vaults. I am. Yeah. I've been doing this for over a year. I'm really good at this at this point. Really smooth, good outros, and everything that I do is just great. So I will see everybody next week, if not sooner. If you check in with me on the stream. See you then, or I'll see you there. Goodbye.